Sun comes rising over the road, burning gold where the blacktop blows. Got hot coffee in my hand and freedom rolling through this land. Old diner girl said, safe travels, friend, but this highway feels like it won't end. Engine humming a steady tune, like a blues song in the morning moon. Coffee and morning miles today, taking all my cares away. Every mile feels fresh and true with the sunrise. These road trip blues. Radio playing a slow guitar, fields rolling wide and far, windows open, on an empty road. Your suitcase waiting where the wind blows. Your eyes said words you couldn't hide when you whispered goodbye on the south side. That old blues bar played a slow, sad tune while the night fell under a broken moon. Your shadow faded in the pale street light, leaving me alone in the night. Goodbye on the south side tonight. Hearts breaking under neon lights. Every step you walked away took a piece of my soul that day. Taxi headlights rolling slow, taking you where I'll never go. My guitar crying soft and low, like a love I'll always know. Goodbye on the south side tonight. Lonely blues in the pale moonlight. Every note that I play for you carries the pain of a love so true. Maybe someday the road will turn, but tonight my heart will burn. Goodbye on the south side tonight. Memories fading out of sight. If you ever hear this blues again, you know my love remembered when. Yeah, just a lonely guitar and your goodbye on the south side. was a road down by the tracks. We used to run, never looking back. Summer air and a radio song. Didn't know it wouldn't last that long. Your hand fit mine like it was made. Didn't need much, just lemonade. Laughing loud in the evening light. Back when the wind felt right. Time was slow, hearts were free. World was bigger than it needed to be. Back when the wind felt right. Blowing soft through those endless nights. Carrying dreams we thought would stay. Never believed they'd fade away. Now every breeze just feels the same. Whispers low, but don't call my name. I'd give it all just to hold on tight to back when the wind felt right. There's an old porch still standing there. Paint all cracked, but I still care. Used to sit till the stars came out, talking about what life's about. You said don't let the good days go. I just smiled, said I know. But I was young, I didn't fight. Now I miss when the wind felt right. Love was easy, didn't cost a thing. Now it's just echoes in the strings. Back when the wind felt right, cool and sweet on a July night. Every kiss felt like the truth. Every moment tasted like youth. Now these streets feel cold and tired. Every spark has lost its fire. I'd trade these years, every fight, for back when the wind felt right. If I could turn that old screen door, hear your footsteps cross the floor, I'd hold you close, wouldn't let time win. Wouldn't let the silence in. Back when the wind felt right. Before goodbye, before the night, before the world got hard and gray, before you slowly slipped away. Now I stand where we used to be, just a ghost of what was me, still calling out into the night, for back when the wind felt right. Yeah, the wind still blows, but it don't feel right. Not without you. stand. Cold drops running through my hands. Street lights shining through the gray, like the night you walked away. The wind keeps calling out your name, but this old town ain't the same. Every step along this road feels like carrying a heavy load. Rain falls where you stood tonight, shining under neon light. Every drop upon the ground feels like your goodbye falling down. Taxi lights passing down the lane, like memories in the rain. Your footsteps fading out of view, still feels like I'm chasing you. Rain falls where you stood tonight, lonely heart beneath the light. Every storm that passes through still reminds me of you. Baby, rain will wash away the pain, but your memory still remains. Rain falls where you stood tonight, soft beneath the pale moonlight. If you ever walk this street again, you'll know my love remembers when. Yeah, the rain keeps falling down where you once stood around. city's heartbeat fills the air, and for a while I'm nowhere, everywhere. The last train disappeared from sight, leaving silence in the night. Footsteps echoed down the lane, mixing softly with the rain. Vending machines glow like stars, lighting empty boulevards. Reflections dance on wet concrete, keeping rhythm with the street. No destination, no map to follow, just the city calling through tomorrow. Lost in Tokyo midnight, floating through electric light. Every corner, every sign feels like a dream that's partly mine. Lost in Tokyo midnight, between the darkness and the light. The world slows down and time stands still, and somehow everything feels real. A tiny jazz bar down below, hidden where few people know. A saxophone begins to play and carries all my thoughts away. Older records spinning near the wall, photographs in the hallway fall into stories left behind, like memories of another time. The city whispers through the breeze, 1,000 songs between the trees. Lost in Tokyo midnight, floating through electric light. Every corner, every sign feels like a dream that's partly mine. Lost in Tokyo midnight, between the darkness and the light. The world slows down and time stands still, and somehow everything feels real. Such a bad thing, sometimes it's where the best memories begin. No plans to make, no race to run, just moonlit streets and a rising sun. The skyline glows beyond the tracks, no need to look too far back. Tonight belongs to wandering souls, finding beauty in the unknown. Lost in Tokyo midnight, beneath a sea of neon lights. Every moment drifts like smoke, every silence softly spoke. Lost in Tokyo midnight, holding on to fleeting sights. As the dawn begins to rise, the city lingers in my eyes. Lost in Tokyo midnight, morning paints the sky in white. The trains return, the day begins, but part of me remains within. The neon glow, the rainy streets, the jazz that dance beneath my feet. A memory carried through the light of being lost in Tokyo midnight. One more cup of jazz tonight, one more song beneath the lights. The city's humming soft and low, and I'm not ready yet to go. The cafe's nearly closing down. Few last dreamers still around. Steam rises from a porcelain cup as the moon hangs quietly above. The saxophone begins to play and carries all my thoughts away. Each note drifts slowly through the room, like perfume from a fading bloom. Outside, the world keeps moving fast, but here I wish this moment would last. One more cup of jazz tonight, to make things right. A little warmth, a little grace, to slow the rhythm of this race. One more cup of jazz tonight, golden sounds and city lights. Every note feels like a friend, a song I never want to end. A stranger smiles from across the room, lost inside the same sweet tune. No words exchanged, no need to say. The music speaks in its own way. Rain taps softly on the glass, like memories that gently pass, leaving traces in the glow of places only dreamers know. Sometimes peace arrives unseen between the spaces of a melody. One more cup of jazz tonight, one more melody to make things right. A little warmth, a little grace, to slow the rhythm of this race. One more cup of jazz tonight, golden sounds and city lights. Every note feels like a friend, a song I never want to end. The clock keeps ticking toward the dawn, but somehow all my worries are gone. The world can wait a little while for one more song, one more smile. The night has taught me something new, how simple moments carry truth. A quiet room, a favorite tune, and silver light beneath the moon. One more cup of jazz tonight, before the morning fills the sky. Every chord and every line becomes a memory of mine. tonight. The city's fading into light. The last note lingers in the air, like a promise waiting there. One more cup before I leave. One more dream for me to keep. And when tomorrow comes to call, I'll remember the music through it all. Grumpy before sunrise, quiet dreams behind my eyes. The world is sleeping, still and slow, and I don't mind being alone. The sky is dressed in shades of gray, waiting for the break of day. A little cafe, a corner seat, the sound of rain, a gentle beat. Steam is rising from my cup as the city slowly wakes up. Streetlights fading one by one, making room for the morning sun. These peaceful moments come and go, like melodies only early mornings know. Coffee before sunrise, a little warmth before the light, holding on to this quiet time before the world begins to fly. Coffee before sunrise, golden dreams and sleepy skies. Every sip feels like a song, reminding me where I belong. A newspaper lies untouched nearby, while birds begin their morning cry. The baker opens down the street, filling the air with something sweet. Stranger smiles as they walk in, carrying yesterday and what's been. But for a while we share this place, a silent comfort, a simple grace. The morning hasn't found its pace, and the time feels slower in this space. Coffee before sunrise, a little warmth before the light, holding on to this quiet time before the world begins to fly. Coffee before sunrise, golden dreams and sleepy skies. Every sip feels like a song, reminding me where I belong. Maybe happiness is something small, not grand at all, just a quiet chair, a favorite tune, watching morning arrive too soon. The sky's turning shades of gold, brand new story starts to unfold, and every ending of the night becomes the beginning of the light. Coffee before sunrise, the dawn reflected in my eyes. Every shadow slips away, welcoming another day. Coffee before sunrise, a simple joy I realize. Sometimes all we really need is a peaceful start to breathe. Coffee before sunrise, the city flowing in the light. Just a sip before I go. Thankful for this gentle morning glow.
Lazy morning, Sunday noon, dusty grooves and golden light. Everything just feels alright. The windows open to the breeze, rustling softly through the trees. No alarms and no demands, just a warm cup in my hands. Some days don't need a grand design, just a little peace and a little time. Sunday vinyl and warm tea, a simple kind of luxury. The world can wait outside the door, I don't need anything more. Sunday vinyl and warm tea, a song, a chair and harmony. The sweetest moments often seem like pages from a waking dream. The saxophone begins to play and carries all my thoughts away. Old jazz records, worn and true, every note feels fresh and new. A book lies open by my side, no place to rush, no need to hide. The afternoon drifts slowly by, like clouds across a summer sky. The smallest things can heal the soul when you finally let yourself slow. Sunday vinyl and warm tea, a simple kind of luxury. The world can wait outside the door, I don't need anything more. Sunday vinyl and warm tea, a song, a chair and harmony. The sweetest moments often seem like pages from a waking dream. Maybe happiness is found in quiet moments all around, not in places far away, but in the beauty of today. The sunlight fades to amber gold, the music wraps me from the cold, and every note reminds me why the simple things can satisfy. Sunday vinyl and warm tea, the soundtrack of serenity. No grand adventure left to chase, just gratitude in this small space. Sunday vinyl and warm tea, a peaceful afternoon with me. As the evening starts to glow, I let the rhythm take me slow. The record reaches its last song, but the feeling lingers on. Sunday vinyl and warm tea, a little piece of harmony. The needle lifts, the day grows dim, yet the music stays within. A quiet memory I'll keep long after Sunday falls asleep.
got scars like me. Cracked wood where your love used to be. Dust on the frets, tears in the grain. Every note echoes your name in pain. I used to play you soft and low. Back when our love still had a glow. Now every chord cuts like truth. A worn out man singing lost youth. Broken strings serenade tonight. Sing my wrongs under pale moonlight. If pain got a rhythm, this is mine. Bleeding slow in every line. Broken strings don't sound the same since the day you left in shame. But I keep playing through the ache for every memory I can't forsake. We danced once to a sweeter tune under stars and a borrowed moon. Your voice hummed like a gentle breeze. Now it lingers in broken keys. You said forever with trembling hands, but forever slipped like shifting sands. Now I storm through empty space, trying to find your vanished face. Broken strings serenade tonight. Sing my wrongs under pale moonlight. If pain got a rhythm, this is mine. Bleeding slow in every line. Barroom shadows leaning close. They know the tune that hurts the most. Every man here got his blues, but tonight these strings tell my truth. I tried to fix what time had torn, but love like ours stays weather worn. Still I play till fingers bleed, 'cause pain's the only song I need. If I could tune this heart again, maybe I'd unlearn where it's been. But some songs stay cracked and torn, like a love that won't be reborn. Broken strings serenade tonight. Oh, playing songs for you. So let them snap, let silence fall. I gave you everything, I had it all. But in the hush, where echoes fade, lives a broken string serenade.
Cold wind blowing through the station gate, your suitcase resting while the train runs late. The platform lights shining pale and low, like a love that had to go. That old train crying down the rail, like a lonely heart that's bound to fail. Your eyes said more than words could show, as the last train called you to go. You took the last train out of Chicago tonight, rolling far beyond the city lights. Every mile that train moves on feels like my heart is gone. The whistle screaming through the night, steel wheels fading out of sight. I stand here with this old guitar, watching you leave from afar. You took the last train out of Chicago tonight, leaving me in the neon light. Every blues that I will play will remember you that way. Maybe roads will cross again someday, but tonight you rode away. you ever hear this blues someday, you'll know I never forgot that day. Yeah. The train keeps rolling through the night, and my heart stayed in Chicago.
Neon dreams at 2 a.m. The city singing once again. Streetlights shimmer in the rain, like memories I can't explain. The avenue is glowing blue, every light a different hue. Taxi headlights drift on by, like stars beneath an urban sky. A late night diner down the road carries stories left untold. Strangers lost in quiet thought, searching for the things they sought. The night feels endless, soft and free, like it was made for you and me. Neon dreams at 2 a.m. floating through the city air. Every color paints the night, turning darkness into light. Neon dreams at 2 a.m. 1,000 hearts without a plan. Under glowing signs we find little pieces of our minds. A saxophone from somewhere near brings a melody so clear, it echoes through the empty streets, dancing with the midnight beat. The skyline sparkles from afar, like a field of scattered stars, and every window shining bright holds a story for the night. Somewhere between the moon and dawn, the worries of the day are gone. Neon dreams at 2 a.m. floating through the city air. Every color paints the night, turning darkness into light. Neon dreams at 2 a.m. 1,000 hearts without a plan. Under glowing signs we find little pieces of our minds. Maybe we're all passing through, chasing something bright and new, trying to find a place place to stay before the night slips away. The city whispers, take your time. Every street becomes a rhyme, and every glowing neon sign feels like a message by design. Neon dreams at 2 a.m. The night unfolds like a photograph. Every shadow, every light becomes a part of this beautiful night. Neon dreams at 2 a.m. Holding moments in our hands as the morning starts to rise. The magic lingers in our eyes. Neon dreams at 2 a.m. The sky begins to brighten again, but somewhere in the morning light, the neon still shines in my mind.
Footsteps echo down the hall, pictures shaking on the wall, suitcase waiting by your side, like a truth you couldn't hide. Cold wind blowing through the room, like a silent, lonely tune. Your eyes never met mine again when you said this was the end. And the door you closed tonight shut out love and shut out light. Every sound still haunts my soul from the door you slowly closed. Perfume lingers in the air, like a ghost that's always there. Every chair and every frame still whispers out your name. And the door you closed tonight left my heart out in the night. Every memory we made now just echoes in the shade. Maybe time will heal the pain, but that door still calls your name.
you. Yeah, I still hear that sound when the door came crashing down.
City lights and jazz nights glowing softly in my eyes. A melody drifts through the air like a dream that's always there. The streets are painted gold tonight, reflections dancing in the light. A quiet rhythm fills the air, and suddenly I have no cares. The moon hangs low above the town, while strangers slowly wander around. Every window tells a tale, every heartbeat leaves a trail. The world feels different after dark, when every shadow leaves a spark. City lights and jazz nights, everything just feels alright. Underneath the midnight sky, we let our worries pass us by. City lights and jazz nights, soft saxophone and neon signs, lost inside this gentle glow. No place else I'd rather go. A little cafe down the street, the smell of coffee bittersweet. The sound of laughter fades away as nighttime slowly takes the day. The traffic hums a distant tune, a slow dance underneath the moon. Every corner holds a song, inviting tired souls along. The city breathes a softer sound when no one's trying to slow it down. City lights and jazz nights, everything just feels alright. Underneath the midnight sky, we let our worries pass us by. City lights and jazz nights, soft saxophone and neon signs, lost inside this gentle glow. No place else I'd rather go. becomes a friend, a feeling I don't wanna end. City lights and jazz nights, warm like stars in velvet skies. As the morning starts to show, I'll take this feeling where I go. The city slowly wakes again, the music fades but still remains a melody.
Neon lights burning red and blue, shining down where I once stood with you. Empty bar, but it feels the same. Every corner calls your name. Bartender wiping down the bar. There's an old blues guitar cries from afar. Smoke drifting through the pale dim light, like your shadow in the neon light. I see your shadow in the neon light tonight, dancing slow in the fading light. Though the room is cold and blue, every glow reminds me of you. The jukebox playing our old refrain, like a whisper calling through the pain. Every note falling soft